By the time you finish watching this video, 24 people will have died from corona. Each one of the faces in this video represents 1,000 people who have already passed away in 2020 due to COVID-related illness. Pre-corona life as we knew it is dead, and the world is grieving from our loss of simpler times. Society has been going through the 5 stages of grief. There's denial.
People are overreacting. It's not as bad as the flu.
Anger.
Mandatory masks are a violation of our civil liberties.
Bargaining.
How about if we open schools for 1 week and close them for 2 weeks?
Depression.
What's the point? There's nothing we can do to stop it anyway.
And lastly, acceptance. This is real. The world will never be the same. How do we move forward? All of us are grieving right now for the loss of our old lives, for the loss of loved ones who have died from COVID, or both. Grieving is happening everywhere, and the stages are occurring at different times for everyone, which makes it increasingly difficult to talk to one another, as if it wasn't hard enough already. How do you bargain with someone who's angry? How do you talk about the future with someone who's depressed? Imagine talking to your sibling about how you're going to divide up your deceased parents' estate when they haven't even fully come to grips with the fact that they'll never see your parents again. That's essentially what's happening in the world right now between brothers and sisters. Whether we like to admit it or not, we're all dealing with a big loss. The loss of our lifestyles, our jobs, the annual conventions we look forward to each year, our poker clubs, our softball teams, and of course, the loss of life of the 600,000 people worldwide who have died from COVID. While we can't rush each other through the grieving process, we also can't wait for everyone to get through it. So life has to go on. However, so much of the conversation I've witnessed over the past few months has been focused around what's happening, and not enough has been centered around how we're doing through it all. On March 18th, I published a video entitled 3 Things the World Needs Right Now, which was your compassion, your strength, and to focus on the common good. A lot has changed since I published that video, but the message still rings true. I know that it's difficult to show compassion when speaking about people in terms of numbers and percentages. It's intrinsically challenging, if not impossible, to have macro-level conversations about humanity while simultaneously holding an emotional connection to the individual people who comprise those statistics. And don't get me wrong, these are macro-level conversations that need to be had. I just ask that you continue to show compassion and strengthen your character when having conversations that minimize people to statistics. Because right now, the entire world, including you, is grieving. I hope that the faces in this video help you connect the people to the numbers, so we can move forward, have better conversations, and better relationships at a time in the world when it's needed the most. Thanks for watching.